Welcome. Here we are. Office organisation. Everybody's pet hate. But if you get it organised, it will run so smoothly and you will find everything. So really start from day one. You're so lucky you're getting this video at the beginning of your business career in Mary Kay, so you should be able to set it up really simply. Start with a file, whether it's lever art, whether it's hanging, whether it's box file, it makes no difference. Get somewhere to put everything sensibly. We do at the moment get an applause magazine. It comes usually in an A4 envelope. Keep that envelope. Every time you have a receipt, pop it in so that every month's receipts are together. You can always sort it out later, but it just keeps everything neat and tidy, saves things getting lost. I suppose the first thing I would probably say to most girls who join as a Mary Kay consultant, and guys, we do have guys as well, is set up a bank account, a business bank account. There are some fantastic deals out there. Lots of these banks are offering, 18 months, 2 years free banking. Go take it, take it, grasp it with both hands. They're offering something for free. If they have a checkbook or a credit card or a debit card with it, take it, because you will need that when you're out purchasing things. But I would say if you are fortunate enough to have a credit card with your bank account, please be very careful. Do not run up bills. Pay off everything every month so that you keep all your costs relatively tight at the beginning until you see how things are going. My next little tip would be treat yourself to this little beauty. This is a sum up card reader. So it means that when you're at appointments, you can take debit cards or credit cards. And I know some of you say, oh, but my girls only pay cash. Well, I'm telling you now, if you have one of these, they spend more because people love to spend on their cards. We have a special Mary Kay rate. We have a special Mary Kay link. When you're ready to do this, let me know and I will send you the link and you can get one. It just works with your mobile phone and it's super if you're doing events and you're out and about. People don't have money, but they have their card, so they will buy things and pay for things. So what can you, first of all, keep every receipt that comes your way, because everything that is relevant to your business, you can claim against your tax. So if you go to career conference in March and seminar in September, you can claim the costs of these events plus your travelling costs to the event. If they are long distance, you can also claim your meals and teas and coffees when you're travelling and when you're there. If you're coming to guest events locally or unit meetings, you can claim against your if we're doing a charge for it, or if you have to drive there, you can claim your travel expenses as well. Now, I personally, at the moment, I'm charging 45 pence to myself every time I do any kind of travel with my car, whether it's to do deliveries, pick up products or supplies at if I need anything to do with my business, whether it's stationery or Q-tips, anything like that. I always keep a note of what my business miles are. Any stationery that you need for your company, keep all the receipts. If you need a new computer or a new printer or toner, all relevant. When you buy your business cards, we have a few suppliers. Let me know. If you go onto Facebook, onto Erica's Angels, and under files, there is a list of all the business card suppliers that we have. Go and see what there is. Don't go and reinvent the wheel. There's some fantastic suppliers out there, but when you're setting up, these are things that you can claim against your business. We also have a Mary Kay website, which is free at the moment. So if you've not got the website set up on Mary Kay in Touch under PWS Manager, which is Personal Website Manager, go do it. It's free at the moment. In the past, we have been charged for that facility. So in those days, we could have claimed that against our business, but now it's free. Just go get one. When you order your products from Mary Kay, it comes in a beautiful invoice in your box. Put that into your file box, and at the end of the year, you will be able to put those against your business and your tax. We have an accounting system which does inventory. It will print off invoices for you. It will also remind you to get in touch with your customers. It's an automated system. It's called Strive. You can find it on the internet under athomesoft.com. And you can get a 2-week trial period. If you're really into techie things, do it. It's very good. But if it's a step too far, just stick with the sales tickets and your weekly summary sheets and everything, and your weekly plan, because it's also as good in the beginning. But as you get more customers, remember there is a site out there that can really help you. As we are in the fashion industry and the image industry, it is always beneficial to read fashion magazines and see what's current and what's happening at the moment in the market. And if you do a subscription for any of these sort of high-end magazines, put that again to the business, because it's something that you've got, it's part of your homework to find out what's happening in the industry. As we are working on our own from home, sometimes we have to work at being self-motivated. So I would definitely recommend getting motivational CDs or picking up any kind of motivational books, whether they're in the direct selling industry or just, books that are good at just helping you visualize what you're doing. These can all be claimed against on your business. Now, liability insurance, because obviously sometimes accidents happen, whether it's, incidents on the products you're using, or, I have heard, not in our industry, but another industry, of someone walking over a new kitchen floor, which had just been laid, and she had stiletto heels on and, damaged the floor. So liability insurance is always a good thing to have. I would recommend one that we use at the moment quite a lot. It's called firstliability.com, and the first is written 1ST, liability.com. And you can get, for a very reasonable price, they actually do all Mary Kay consultants. So you just type in Mary Kay, it comes up with the whole liability package. You don't have to worry. And it's a super, really good price. The minimum cover is 2 million and the maximum is 5 million. And you will discover when you do some of these events, whether it's in like big exhibition halls or with large corporate companies, as we do, particularly at Christmas time, that they will often ask to see a copy of your liability insurance. So you can do it online. It's really easy. It can be done in seconds and printed off. So go have a look. Advertising. If you decide to do some advertising for your business, these are all legitimate expenses. Before you go and do something creative, go and have a look at section 2 of the Mary Kay order site on InTouch, because they've got some fantastic flyers and leaflets. Go and see what there is first before you try and recreate the wheel. When you have 3 or more consultants under your belt and you're starting to get a commission check, remember to keep all the paperwork, because that you will have to claim again. You will have to let them know that you're getting income and added income from when you put in your tax return. Regards telephone, broadband, mobile, all these devices that you require to run your business, as we all do nowadays, please make sure you get a good package, something that is, that fits your business, because you can set it against tax when you come to do your end of year. It's a legitimate expense because you need these things to run your business. So, don't just go for the cheap option because that's all you've got at the moment. Do something that will blend in with your business and enhance it, and, keep all the receipts for all the bills that you get. If you're doing any postage, whether it's sending out lookbooks or delivering product by post, whatever it is you're doing, or sending samples, keep every receipt. Any bank charges that you've got, you can actually claim those as well. I mean, obviously, when your first 2 years, you're running something that's, free of charge, but eventually they will start charging. These are all legitimate expenses that you can take against your business. The other thing is, as a new self-employed Mary Kay consultant, you do have to register with the taxman. You can do it online at the Inland Revenue site. It's very easy to do. And basically, you've got 100 days from when you start to register. And all that happens is you register, and at the end of the tax year in April next year, they will send you a form or notification how to do your tax return online. And if you do it, a paper copy, it has to be in by the September of that year. And if you do it online, you can get an extension to the following January. So always worth doing. Stay legitimate, definitely. So, any questions about anything that you can claim against your business, or any way to organise what you're doing? We've talked about weekly plans and weekly summary sheets. Keep all these things together, because you are going to need them. You are going to refer back to them in order to make your forward business even better. But if you need any help, I'm always here. Give me a shout. Happy to help. Just go get organised.